City Chiefs and the Green Bay Packers.
Brandon McManus kicking off for Green Bay.
Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And here we go from Lambeau. On the return, here's Nico Mejia. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he's tackled for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Right back to Worthy. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Working quickly here.
6 yards. It's 2nd down.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third down, it's Mahomes. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Mahomes throwing on 4th. Escapes the pocket. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. It's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock, and keeps this drive moving. They have another 1st and 10 on this opening drive. This one from the opposing 40. Another throw for Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Back to the air, Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet. Leading 4 here on third down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. From the gun, it's Hunt. He'll have the first down and even more. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Emmanuel Wilson to return it. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Love going to air this out to start. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. He's out of bounds as there's a flag down. This one should be on the defender who jumped early. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. After a man jumps, they come up 2nd and 5 to go. Shotgun now for Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Love on 3rd and short. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Stick it in the air. Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it'll be 2nd down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was, how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical, and that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Throwing again. Love. It's cut right side by Watson. Gets it to the 15. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers finish off their opening drive. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Xavier Worthy now on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 2.
To the air, Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
The Packers going nickel on third. Third and long. They're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And they're up against it. Fourth down coming up.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
They're going for it with Mahomes. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on fourth down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on fourth.
And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To the air with Long. That's caught. Tucker Kraft. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense to the line fast.
No gain on the play.
Love from the gun. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing his Love on 3rd. Catch is made in close. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers break the tie here in the first. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. On now is McManus to kick this away. Worthy now to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. They go with Hunt on the run. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Chiefs, first down. 1st and 10.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Pistol now for Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down right along the 30. And goes to the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
It's Pacheco on 3rd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 3. It's now 4th down.
Mahomes to throw for it. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he gets this forward to the 19. Right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4.
City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Has it at the 7. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Running back sent in motion.
1st and goal.
Here's Mahomes now. Caught out wide. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown.
The kick is good.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Love out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So 2nd down coming up. Back to the air. Love. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
He was covered by
So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Brings it in at the 12. And this return finally comes to an end. What a stretch it was to give his guys a short field.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the Packers' 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Packers take possession in the area of the 38. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed. It really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
Brian Cook on the tackle. It's a loss of a yard.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Here's Love. Right back to Watson. This is Cops. Gets it to the 15. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is McManus to kick this away. Worthy now to return it. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Rockies tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. A counter give here to Pacheco. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and
Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up. Offense up to the line fast.
a 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau after this. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. There's a dive up the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Good for a Kansas City Chiefs 1st down.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone in the line.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
They've got a man in motion. A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone in the line. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. He finds Brown right side. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Chiefs 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete. Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. The Packers take their 1st time out. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. 3rd and long for him here. He finds Worthy, complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line.
That's another Kansas City.
From the red zone now. Headed out right. Right back to Worthy. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their 1st. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Throw in is Mahomes. That one connects. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Wilson with the return here. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. 1st down throw. Here's Love. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
He's going to try another deep one here. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Back to throw it. He's trying to go deep again. He's got it inside the 25. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. And now, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience is at his 4th first-half passing touchdown. In case he's on, this would be a new record if he has a 2nd half to match this one. And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. They'll throw 3rd and long. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on downs. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
Out of the
7.
gun, it's Mahomes.
36-yard line.
Finds his favorite target again. It's Worthy. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
From the red zone on 1st. Dump off caught by his back. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical. Offense in the hurry up here. Again, Mahomes to throw. Make it, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
7 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
3rd and long for Mahomes. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long. Butker knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. To the air with Love. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
His
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On second down, Jacobs finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And he runs this one in, touchdown Green Bay. The Packers now lead by 10. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers drive their lead to 11. On now is McManus to kick this away.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Rolling from the gun here. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Working quickly here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Send the tight end in motion.
43-yard line.
To the air, Mahomes. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 7-yard gain.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Finds his man Rice. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Andrew Cooper takes it away.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 2nd down. Handoff here to Jacobs. The 2nd down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
He was brought down by Drew Tranquill. The tackle made back at his 48-yard.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Love out of the shotgun. He finds Jacobs here underneath. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Packers carrying both the football and a good lead into our 4th quarter. 1st down now, ball at the 33. The Packers take their first time out. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. First down now, ball at the 33. Running here with Watson. And he's got to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
Well, I know this staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Jacobs running behind center. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Love on third and short. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Love throwing on fourth. He's got it to his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They'll run, Jacobs. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He gets it again. And this is close, but it looks like they stopped him just short of the goal line. Give him 5 yards. Now they're going to snap third and goal from the 1.
Brings up third and goal.
Shotgun now for Love. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers have likely locked up the win right there. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers push their lead to 18.
42, Chiefs 24.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Worthy now to return it. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Chiefs take over first down at their own 27.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. Chased out to his right. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. They try to monitor where these running backs are. They're chipping, are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Look by the Packers on third down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offensive line fast. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. This is cut downfield by Rice. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on fourth down. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He fires one deep down the right sideline. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are inbounds. Oh, what a play! It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Kansas City Chiefs.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's second down. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Chiefs hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Back to the air, Mahomes. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
Kickoff for Kansas City.
Wilson with a return here. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10. And off to Jacobs to start the drive. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Here's Jacobs again on second 10. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They're going to pass it here. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Throwing his love on third. Has him on the quick hitter. He has the Packer first down. And Brock, that should be enough to win this game.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. Second down coming up. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. This one taken in by Kraft. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop, Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the first down. This game is over.
That's another Packers first down. First and 10 at the 17.
In the red zone on first. Uh-oh, Long fumbled it. But it looked like the Packers were able to cover it. No turnover. They keep possession.
A loss of 7 brings up second and 17 at the 24-yard line.
So this is a Packers win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.
Wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun of me, got my with a tree.
It's a venue in a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Green Bay Packers. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And away we go from Wisconsin. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Love going to air this out to start. They're taking a shot on this first play. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. 2nd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
To the air on 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
A gain of 7.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on down.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
New set of downs for them from the 31. Mahomes starting off with a throw. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down.
Makes it 3rd and inches.
They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
No gain on the play.
They'll go. It's Mahomes. He's got it. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and goal, Kansas City.
Pacheco will score. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Love from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Here we go.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Love out of the shotgun. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Love with it on first down. Hits his running back. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Going to the ground again on first. Man, he's not going to get anything out of this. The defense all over it, and they're going to take him out for a loss of 2.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
He's got his man. This is Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It seems like a lot of the time, Rob, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, they'll look for him.
Xavier Worthy now on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Xavier Worthy on the return. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. And they send a man in motion. First down throw, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Looking quickly here.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Devontae Wyatt finishing that play off.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up
3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. Completed to his running back. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
a gain of 2.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. And the offense has not left the field. 4th and inches here. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Fourth down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it. Mahomes to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Frost, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8. And the Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So first down from the 41. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And they're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. They gain 11 on that play, and it'll give the Packers the first.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a first down too.
It's cut right side by Watson. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers take a second quarter lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is McManus to kick this away. Brown with a return here. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49.
Right back to Pacheco. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Hits him on the out route. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. The counter give here to Pacheco. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. And goes to the hurry up here. To the air, Mahomes. Kelsey's got it right side. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Emmanuel Wilson to return it. And he's out a little short of the 30.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Pass pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And it sets up second down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Throwing his love on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there. They're going to go. It's Love. He beams one deep right side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Tipped off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs put together a wonderful return. Gets him back inside the 40 following the interception.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
From the gun, it's Hunt. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. He's almost at it worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Brought down by Quay Walker.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play. They'll throw, 3rd and long. And he's caught, he's got Brown. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
A 1st down carry for Pacheco. A solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down. The Packers take their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense. Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on 4th down. Here's Hunt up the middle. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is they get off the field.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room and no margin for error.
To the air with Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down here right at the 8-yard line. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Love. Trying for the deep ball. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Looking to return from the 29. And this return is going to leave him with enough time for definitely 2, maybe even 3 plays before halftime.
At their own 38-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. Throwing this one deep across the field. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face 2nd down. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Kansas City Chiefs.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They kick the running back in motion. Looking to throw. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Going run again with Jacobs. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
That'll be complete to Jacobs. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chiefs 14.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Brown with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over first and 10. At their own 20.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. And motion the tight end over. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. Offense up to the line fast.
And it's third down.
Mahomes here from the gun on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Back to throw it. He gets it to Rice. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
First down.
Play action, Mahomes. And he gets this forward to the 19. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Packers' 19-yard line.
Shotgun snap. It's a give to Hunt. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Offense in the hurry-up here. From the gun on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th.
Looking to throw. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
Mahomes. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
This is Pacheco. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
This may be one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Here he goes. 3rd and long. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Wilson with a return here. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
This one taken in by Pratt. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Running on first here with Jacobs. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. As that running back's come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down, he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 12.
And air it out on 3rd. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Handoff running left. Jacobs. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Love from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy complete.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 4th quarter lead. McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chiefs 21.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Worthy now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chiefs make over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. To the air, Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, you don't get your 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First down.
from the gun. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Throwing again, Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Chiefs down by 7. We're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. He's back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. Pass complete, screenplay. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line.
And the Kansas City Chiefs.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Packers make the play that should win them this game. A timely interception for the Mayor, Brock. That drive sure looked like it was headed for at least 3 and maybe more.
And that quarterback wants that throwback so much so. You could feel it right when he let it go.
Yeah.
That was a route they've been working on, and a lot of offensive effort goes by the wayside as the defense finally gets itself off the field.
And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Give them 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets them a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They stick with Jacobs. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. He has the Packer first down, and Brock, that should be enough to win this game.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get you a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Crosses for 35, still got more room. And he will score, and with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Worthy now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. This will be the final play of the game. One final shot here. take him down. That is a team sack all the way. Coverage was sensational. So this is a Packers win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.